What's up guys, this is a tutorial on how to get cursed dual katanas. So I'm not going to show how to get the two swords, but if you already have the two swords, make sure they each have mastery 350. If they don't, it doesn't work. But once you have that, they're both on with mastery, you come over to this guy, you talk to him, and this is the, it'll do a different message, but for the most part it should open up the door this way. And if you come all the way down here, you see the door and you see two scrolls. We're going to go to this scroll first. It's the Tucida scroll, so make sure you have that sword equipped. Tucida. So make sure you have it equipped. So once you do that, it's going to say something about Dark Legend. For that, all you have to do is talk to 3 dark NPCs, which I'm going to show you where you should go for that. If you don't have portal, use a boat. And if you're using a boat, you can just talk to the person. But if you have portal, go to port. Then talk to this guy. Or the luxury. It has 2, but for you, it should have 3. And if you click next 3 times, it should have saying, and you click it, and then you go on to the next one, which will be the ice cream land. Then you talk to it. Then you go to 3 and click the button that's there. And finally, the final island is floating turtle, which you just go down here and you talk to it, then click the button. Once you have done that 3 times, you go back to the school. If done correctly, it will say a new saying, which will be sense of duty, which I will explain that once I get there, and you just go back to this. You run all the way back. And if you want to do this fast, equip the pilot helmet, because it gives you extra speed. So the skull should still be there. You click it again, the Dark Legends will be done. It will go on to the next one, Sense of Duty. To do that one, you go to the sea castle and you have to kill 1 NPC from the pilot raid. If the pilot raid happens every hour and 15 minutes. So if you're doing a private server, it'll start the timer once you join it. So you would have to maybe wait a while. And if you're a public, you might have to wait less time, but it might be hard because other people are trying to kill the NPCs for the food. So you only have to kill 1. I'd recommend using Buddha, and then once you do that, you go back to the scroll, and there's 1 more quest to do. So just go all the way back, and you click it, and then the sense of duty will be done, and then it'll say soulless. So all you have to do is go to Cake Queen, and go to Cake Queen and have her be spawned in. And once I would recommend a fruit that does a lot of damage and you can kill her pretty fast, because once you do a first hit on the Cake Queen, a song will play in the background during 2 minutes, and you must defeat Queen in that time. And then once you have done that, all that, and you have done it, and if you have done it right, you'll be teleported to the heaven dimension, which is a dimension that looks like heaven. Then you will have to find 3 torches and go find them 3, and NPCs will spawn. You have to kill them, then light up the next torch. Kill them, then light up the next torch. The final torch will spawn a boss with light V2, so be prepared. Once you have done all that, you will come back here and you will click the score, and then it will react to your achievements and will burn up. Then you can go to the next one, which is the Yama score. The first thing to do is pain and suffering. All you have to do is take heavy damage 8 through 10k, which I would just go to these NPCs down there, and you also have to be holding Yama. So equip Yama, hold it like this, then take about 11k damage from them. And then if it has not, you go back, and if it has seemed like it has not worked, try it again, because it may not work the first time. So after you've done that, you go back, and just like the 2-seater score, you click it, then a new one, Haze of Misery. This is one of the hardest and most annoying things. Fog will appear on all the islands, and you would have to, and this might be tricky if you don't have portal, but you would have to go around each and every island looking for purple dots on NPCs. And I would recommend having Pale Scarf and using Instinct to do it. You will have to check, and a group of NPCs will have purple dots. So just let's say I go to these groups of NPCs over here. And if they have a purple dot, you would have to kill the whole group. Then the purple dots will disappear, and then the purple dots will switch to a new group of NPC, and you'll have to check all the islands over again. You do that till the fog disappears. Or if you can't find any more purple dots, but I would double check it and make sure you have it. Once that's done, you go back and you click it again. Then the final one is Fear of the Reaper, and all you have to do is go to Haunted Castle, get a Howl Essence, and then you put it in this flame. You just hold it, and then you will put it in your flame like this, kind of. Once you have done that, a boss will spawn, and you have to kill it. To get the Howl will spawn in the room up here, in this room, and you will have to kill it. To get a Howl Essence, you will have to go over here and get some bones by killing skeletons or any NPCs on this island. Then go to this guy and say random supplies. You have 10 attempts on it. If you did not get Howl Essence in any of those attempts, you'll have to wait I believe 2 hours. Then you would have to wait 2 hours. And during the 2 hours, you can also get it by clicking this grave and praying. And once you got it, you just have to kill the boss, and then you will do it. Then it will summon you to a hell dimension, which is like the heaven dimension, but it's hell. And you just have to find the 3 torches, do the same thing, but instead the boss is a Dark V2 NPC. And once that's done, you go back to the school, and you will have to, then something new will happen. And I'll explain that later. I forgot to say one thing. During the purple dot thing, this room does count. So these ghost NPCs will have purple dots as too. So you have to check there too. Then getting back on the topic, you go back to the same room, and both the scores will disappear. And I did not say this, but every mission you completed, you will get a gem of sorts. I get these fragments. Once you have 6 of them, they will do a cutscene, you can say. Then the 6 swords will combine and make this. Then a bunch of skeletons will spawn in this room. Do not kill them. All you have to do is go in this room here. And you have to kill a boss in here. But the only problem is you have to kill it with Yama or Tuxedo. So make sure you have those equipped, one of those equipped. And that's the only way to damage it. And I would also remember to put sword stats into your sword so you can do more damage. Once you have killed the boss, everything will be done, and you will get the cursed dual katanas, and you can use them. Then use them, and all you have to do is get mastery on them. Then you can do all the moves and be really good, and you'll use them. So that's it. Thank you for watching my tutorial. I may have skipped on some stuff, so if everything's not right, you can go down the comment section and tell me, and if there's a huge mistake I forgot, I will remake this video. But thank you for watching. Hope this helped, and see you next time.